Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Chuckles Madden. I'm your host, Chuckles152, and I am coming to you today to talk some Ginger Jesus, aka my pal Carson Wentz. He's going to be going through the ringer, and those who have been watching him go through the ringer by media members that are just they're kicking a dead horse at this point. I mean, they're really piling on. You had Ryan Clark. You had world-class douchebag Tiki Barber. Look at this fucking dickhead. I mean, look at him. Tiki Barber has a lot of room to talk. His team literally won the Super Bowl because he left. That's how big of a world-class dickhead. Like, look at the shape of his head. Literally a fucking world-class dickhead. Tiki Barber is. They won because he left. Look at it. If I could shape it better. World-class fucking pea-head. Tiki Barber. He's got shit to say about Carson Wentz. Fuck him. But this is nothing new. I want the younger fans to know that this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time, that Philadelphia media and Philadelphia Eagles fans just absolutely cannibalize a quarterback. Now, it may seem bigger because of social media, and maybe it is a little bit bigger because of social media, but not by much, because let's go through the history. First, you had this guy, the Polish Rifle, Ron Jaworski, the first quarterback to take the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl. This guy went through it. I mean, you ask my parents today about Ron Jaworski, and they're still like, fuck him. If he wasn't a deer in headlights in the Super Bowl, they would have won. It really, I mean, ask the older generations about him. I mean, they'll trash Jaws. Jaws was a great quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And towards the end, he was pushed to the bench because Randall Cunningham was there. But Randall was very raw. He wasn't ready yet. And the sad thing is, after Randall broke his leg, we couldn't even give him a minute to get it back together. We pushed this dude into retirement. And then he comes back. And he has one of the all-time great seasons with the Minnesota Vikings. And that's just, I mean, we pushed him into retirement. He still had years left to play. And it's just sad that we did this to one of our own. To an all-time great Philadelphia Eagle. A guy that won the MVP award, you know? I mean, he was the MVP of the NFL. I mean, we're talking the ultimate weapon, as they called him on the front cover of Sports Illustrated. Look at that. Ultimate weapon. Like, what better title could you ever catch? I mean, Starship 12. I mean, they gave him so many nicknames. I loved him. That was the first quarterback I remember. I remember Randall. And we really, I mean, they put him through it. And then, who could forget Donnie, number 5? He'll always absolutely love us, man. He really will. But number 5, he was booed on his draft day by Philadelphia Eagles fans because we didn't take Ricky Weedlems. And it was that jackass Cataldi who sent those idiot Eagles fans to come and boo the man. And number 5 will always love me, and I'll always love number 5. Man, I was heartbroken. They traded him on Easter. I was pissed. I have Facebook statuses. I mean, that's the first written record I have about sports hot takes. But I was pissed when they traded him And, I mean, that just sucked. And we killed Donnie. And then we traded him to Washington. And then, I mean, we have a Super Bowl MVP. And you'd think this man suck how half the people talk about him. They treat this man like crap. He threw 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Chip Kelly, after he gets hurt, decides to stay with the Sanchez, and people still give him shit. And then, I mean, they act like, oh, well, he sucked for the Rams. Well, wouldn't you fucking suck playing for that asshole? Fisher sucked as a coach. I wouldn't want to play for him. Being a quarterback's half system, half being a quarterback, and then having the weapons. I mean, he didn't really even have the weapons in St. Louis when he got traded there, or Los Angeles, whichever it was at the time. And he sure as hell didn't have the coach. Here in Philly, when he came back, you united all three. You had the coach, you had the weapons, the coach and the system, and then you had the quarterback. The three of them gelled together perfectly. That's why they won in the playoffs. Well, and this guy right here. Sorry. A little tired. But hopefully this sheds some light on what's going on with Carson Wentz. It's happened before. It'll happen again. And hopefully Carson is strong enough to stand up through it, take it on the chin, and come back and play some great football for the Philadelphia Eagles. God bless everybody. Good night.